Oh, this is an interesting find, the CB1000F. So they're £10,599 on the road. But what's interesting as well is that Honda are offering a 6-year warranty on the bike. And when you think, like, say, the KTM 690 Duke, although it's a completely different class of bike, KTM are only offering a 2-year hardware warranty. So the Honda is getting quite a lot of attention, which is pretty good. It's an inline-4 double overhead cam. It's only 122 horsepower, and what Honda have had to do is they've had to really restrict this engine to get to 122 horsepower, because these engines produce far more than that through companies like BHP UK, where they have fully tuned this engine. So yeah, it's just an oddity, isn't it? Some of the oddities that I'm noticing is the bar risers are quite tall, or quite big. There's a gap between the fuel tank to the forks to the handlebars. It's a gap you can notice. If you're looking for it, you're going to notice. And some of the things that Honda have had to do here, they've had to weld a plate to fill that gap. But let's see what it's like to even sit on it. You get a nice seat that looks quite nice. You don't get a centre stand. And what it is it's a recreation of a classic Honda, like a classic super naked Honda. But it feels pretty comfortable. The handlebars are slightly sporty. They have a slightly sporty king to them. The instrument cluster is actually pretty easy to read. I can read that nice and clear. And it feels nice. The switches actually feel good. Like, you can actually get a good sense of feel with them, with, say, motorcycle gloves, so that's always good. The mirrors tell you a lot of information, but it feels quite big for a hark back to the past or the bike. This would have been a super naked back in the day, but there's no wind protection, so you will get a lot of buffeting on this, and that's fine. Don't put a screen on this. This is meant to be a naked bike. If you want wind protection, get fairings. That's what they're there for. So everything feels pretty well put together, but it feels big. It's over 200 kilograms, so it's going to feel a little heavy, which is, yeah. But the gear changes feel good. The clutch is light. I pulled it in with no effort, so the clutch feels good. You have the monoblock calipers, so you have really good brakes, and it looks very good in this silver colour scheme. It stands out, so it is getting a lot of attention here at Motorcycle Live, and I can see why. And the price is really good, and you get the 6-year warranty from Honda. But the trick is, as long as you're going to a Honda dealership, Honda honour the warranty. But if you go to a local garage, then they're not. So just keep that in mind. But it makes quite an impression, and also you do get, with this model, oh my god, the dual horns, and that is purely a recreation of the past. But you get LED lights, LED indicators. The exhaust is huge. It's really big. It looks nice, but it is quite big, and I don't know. Maybe it could have been nicer. I don't know. There's a beautiful engine to look at, and I think this will sell well, to be honest. Interesting bike from Honda.